Welcome to the Vitality Vault Podcast, your one-stop shop for health and wellness. Join us as we dive deep into the latest medical trends, break down complex health topics, and empower you to live a more vibrant life.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Bacchus Morris, a triple board certified physician who specializes in internal medicine, obesity medicine, as well as anti-aging, regenerative, and aesthetic medicine.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gerald Morris, and I am a double board certified physician in internal medicine and obesity medicine with special interest in peptide therapeutics, which I got certified in.
Together, we're passionate about helping you achieve optimal health and longevity. From exercise, nutrition, we'll be bringing you the latest cutting edge in terms of weight loss and everything else in the wellness world to help you achieve a healthier you.
So our goal is to help you live your best life. So whether you're looking for weight loss strategies, longevity, just want to live a little bit better, and have these tips that you can apply to your daily life from day one, we are here to help. So come join us on this journey.
Join the doctors, voted top internist in Tucson 4 years running. So let's unlock your potential together. Welcome to the Vitality Vault Podcast with Dr. B and Dr. G.
Hi there. Welcome to another episode of AMG Vitality Vault. I'm Dr. B, and we have the socktastic Dr. G.
Well, no socks today.
Ooh,
no socks today.
Because,
today's a special episode. Today's all about biohacking. So I have no socks on today. I mean, I got some sexy ankles, but I got no socks on today. Guess what? Because after this, we about to go grounding, where that is where you take your shoes off and you're just going to stand on Mother Earth and let the flow of electrons from Mother Earth come into your body.
Earthing.
Earthing is called, yes.
Is a type of biohacking.
Or grounding. You're grounded, mister. That's what you say when you do it.
But we actually have a grounding pad.
We do in the house.
Which we take our shoes off. You're supposed to have no shoes, no socks. You're supposed to touch the grounding pad if that's what you're going to be doing. We don't typically go outside and walk in the dirt, which apparently we should be doing.
That's called cactusing. You don't do that. No.
In the desert, it's a little difficult.
It's a little bit difficult, yeah. Or rattlesnaking. We don't do that either.
But that is one of the things to help with improving your body's natural way of healing, decrease in inflammation. Yes. So that's one of the biohacking things that you could do.
You could potentially do, yeah. Yeah, it's called earthing or grounding. So let's start off. Biohacking for beginners. All right, Dr. B. So what exactly is biohacking? I know it's a term that's kind of taken on a huge genre now. It's its own thing now.
It is.
And in the beginning, biohacking was almost, I would say, taboo. People thought people were crazy who were biohackers. But we're seeing it come more into vogue now, where a lot of people are diving more into the modalities that biohackers use.
More people are being aware of their health and vitality, and they want to live longer. So it's part of the longevity push now. And it's basically ways that you can use different types of lifestyle changes and also use technology. To help to optimize your health and performance. So different things that we could do, whether it's through our diet or exercise, technology being different. There's so many things out there now, like use this to help with decreasing pain, decreasing inflammation. And there's a lot of science behind all of this. So a lot of these are backed by science. And of course, everything that we bring to you, want to make sure it, has evidence and science based.
Of course.
So let's look a little bit more about this biohacking.
All right, so the aim of what we're doing today is to give you some, like it says, simple things to do. We don't want people to go out there and buy a $50,000 machine to put in their house that's supposed to help turn the clock back 10 years. I mean, no, if that's you, good for you, bro.
Some people do.
Yeah, some people do, good for you. But for those of us out there who want to start small, who are new or novices in the biohacking world, these are simple things you can do. I mean, sleep. That's probably one of the main pillars of biohackers, being able to get good sleep, good restorative sleep. Nutrition is another huge pillar. And these are easy ones to incorporate into your lifestyle. Don't eat crap. Eat things that are healthy. Eat whole foods. Eat clean. Make your own food. These are things you should be doing. Sunlight and cold exposure, that's important. Getting sunlight in the morning, going out for that first morning dawn and allowing your body to receive that sunlight. I mean, obviously we have concerns about skin cancer and UV, but just being out with, eyes open, looking up, it does help to kind of awaken the system and help to reset your circadian clock. And cold exposure is good. So cold showers, yep, I love them. For the last couple of months, I've been doing cold showers every morning after the gym. And in the beginning, Dr. B thought I was crazy. Now she thinks I'm nuts. So I keep doing it because it does help. You feel so invigorated after a cold shower, like you're ready to go. And my family, they don't like it. They're like, okay, you need to tone it down a bit much.
But I know that the cold definitely helps.
It does.
So I prefer to go and stand for a couple minutes in a cryotherapy chamber.
She does.
That's what I do. I do that a few times a week. And it definitely helps reduce inflammation, improve muscle aches, just help me to feel better overall.
Now, breathing techniques, another simple one. That not only helps with reducing stress, but it also helps to bring you back into a state of zen, because then you begin to focus introspectively on yourself and what's going on. And here's some examples. Box breathing. That typically is 4 seconds in, you hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and do that for a few cycles just to kind of help get your body back into rhythm, because it can help with resetting your HRV and your heart rate, if you're stressed or tense in that period. So breathing or being very mindful of your breathing is important.
And HRV is one of those things that you can monitor for biohacking, because the aim is to have a higher heart rate variability. That's what HRV stands for. Box breathing can actually help, because it helps to train that vagus nerve when you're breathing in that pattern and being consciously doing that. It helps with the HRV.
So those are simple things that people can do from now. You don't have to invest a ton of money into any of these things, because breathing is free. Well, right now it is, but breathing is free. Just do it.
Right. Techs and tools for biohacking. All right, so wearables, smartwatches, Oura-rings, Whoop, there's so many different brands out there. Every time I look at them, there's something new on there. Basically, it's the ones that are tracking sleep, heart rate variability, your stress levels. Those are the 3 big ones, and it will give you a wellness score overall. But it helps you to figure out, okay, if you had a really bad day, what did I do that day? Or if you had really bad sleep, what did I do before sleep? I might want to avoid that. Or if I had really great REM sleep cycle, what did I do before? I want to do that again. So it helps you to cultivate those practices that will benefit you in the long run for health and wellness.
And those wearables are not that expensive. They're not that cost prohibitive. That's a better term to use. And they do give you a lot of data. You cannot improve what you don't measure. So being able to see it, whether it be through, like we have the Oura-ring, which I have, Dr. B has her Whoop. And even the Apple Watches, all those devices help you to know where you stand, and then you can make changes according to the recommendations. And there's some pretty good recommendations. I know our watches keep yelling at us to stand up.
It
from
does.
time to time.
That means we sit too much.
Too much, yes. And as a society, we sit too much. People sit on average 8 to 10 hours a day. And I know now sitting has been, I think they're equating it to cardiovascular disease now. As that bad on your health. So red light therapy. So Dr. B, do you use red light therapy?
I love red light therapy. Yes. It has shown to reduce inflammation overall and help with different health conditions as well. Even red light therapy for the eyes helps with macular health.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
So it has a wide range of function. It is healing. So, there are devices even for like people with sports injury, et cetera, to use it for the joints. But if you're doing it for health and wellness, you can buy a red light mat to use at home. And there are different devices to use at home as well too that incorporates red light. Or now you can actually go out to places. There are studios that is what they do. They have a whole red light bed. So, there's probably most people don't have space in their house to put a whole red light bed. So you can go out to these studios and you can use their facilities. But your red light is definitely
healing. Definitely healing. Yeah. And then, of course, we do supplements where we talk about nootropics, which are basically ones that we use for cognitive function. A really cool one is paraxanthine. Paraxanthine actually is the active ingredient in coffee without the caffeine jitters. So anyone who is a slow metabolizer of coffee, really shouldn't be drinking too much of it. And maybe that's why you're not feeling that quote unquote focus function with coffee when you drink it, but it's still raising your heart rate and doing some gnarly stuff if you can't metabolize it. So getting paraxanthine, which is a pretty cool, it comes in different supplements, is a good one to help with that. Is adaptogens for stress support. Things like ashwagandha and those things are good to help. And longevity compounds, resveratrol. That's, a plant botanical that we know can help with weight loss too, for those of you who are keen on getting that in gear. And NMN is actually a precursor for the mitochondria. So anything to help with the way your body's cellular functions are working and to improve them, these are good ones to be on. Now,
time-restricted feeding.
Yes.
Intermittent fasting is the most common of this. Most people have heard about this. And it is providing a few hours of fasting during the day so that your brain function, metabolic function can reset itself. So a lot of us, like as soon as we get up in the morning, we hit that cup of coffee or a piece of toast or something, and then we kind of eat. And unfortunately, in our culture, especially in the working force, we tend to eat late as well too when we come home in the evening. So we don't have a big window of fasting. But there's been a lot of evidence that shows that increasing that window of fasting does have a lot of health benefits, and not just weight loss. I know a lot of people use intermittent fasting for weight loss, which, of course, weight loss can be part of biohacking as well, too, losing that extra fat, extra weight that can be metabolically active. But intermittent fasting has a lot of beneficial metabolic benefits.
Yeah, it does. If you have diabetes, helps with that, helps to lower cholesterol, helps to put things back in gear. And if you do like one time restricted feeding or almost fasting type modality is like the fasting mimicking diet, which is prolonged. This is the one which is, I think it's like a 5-day.
It is 5 days.
5 days, which because we typically do it like a couple times a year. And it's a good one to be on the longevity journey because it kind of tricks your body into thinking it's getting as food. But what we're doing is kind of putting you in a fasted state. That allows the body to go into autophagy. Autophagy is autophagy, eating self. So the body begins to clean up all that cellular junk and debris that builds up because of how we live, whether it's stress and the food we eat. And in that scenario, what happens is your healing abilities get ramped up. So you find that there's stem cell activation within the body. So a lot of good things happen when you do that particular type of diet, periodically throughout the year. It's all about longevity and giving you a really good health span, not lifespan, because you can live forever and it can suck, or you can have a really good health span and do well.
This is just kind of reviewing what we spoke about.
How to get started.
Exactly. So this, just starting small. We spoke about sleep and nutrition. Working on that will make huge changes in the way you feel. Don't do too many things at one time.
No.
If you're going to stick, for example, to one wearable, that is the best thing. I know some people would wear 3 different ones at the same time. I mean, they do different the way they present their data and, the way they track everything. So do one at a time. And, you could change later on, but try to, if you use one, it's consistent in the way it produces its data to you. So you can make changes based on that. Start small. And, just stay consistent. Consistency is the main thing when it comes to anything, right? Consistency is it. Don't start a diet and before giving it a good, 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks, and you're like, this isn't doing anything for me. Most diets will take at least 2 to 4 weeks to see results or to make you feel differently. And that goes for exercise as well too, and many different things. So don't give up on something too quickly. Start a course, stay on it for a few weeks, a month or 2, and see if that would help you feel better, help you to recover better, because these are all things that we're looking for when we're talking about improving our vitality and our longevity.
And you said longevity, funny, that word, and that's important. It's called longevity for a reason. It's not shortgevity. It's longevity. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. So just stay the course, like Dr. B said, and just kind of keep reworking and retooling and retweaking how you approach this longevity journey, because the benefits will pay off. They'll pay off, but you got to stick with it.
I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a lot today. And Dr. G is about to go earthing.
I'm about to get grounded. Y'all, thank you for joining us in the vault today. I hope you guys learned something, and we can't wait to see you guys next time in the vault with myself and the lovely Dr. B.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Thank you for watching and listening to the Vitality Vault with Dr. B and Dr. G. Don't forget to check out our other informative episodes as the doctors dive deep into your health and wellness so you can live a more vibrant life.